A common question that I get asked a lot is, Omega, what tools do I need to invest? And I always tell people it's actually quite easy. You don't need a lot of complicated things. All you need is a laptop, information service, and a charting tool. So basically, physically, you need a laptop, and then through that laptop, you're going to access your charting tool, and you're going to access your information service, and then of course, finally, you're going to access your broker. But let me break these down. What are these tools? A laptop, guys, I don't have to explain this. You guys know it. It's just a machine that you're going to use to actually go online and access the markets. So I don't think I need to explain that one. But let's start with information services. Now, when you're an investor, there's a lot of places for you to get research. One of those places is on the web. And a lot of the research you're going to get is going to be from different institutions and different places. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to get information from people, and they don't try to actually research for themselves. That is a huge mistake because you don't know, first of all, what interest those people have. You don't know actually what sort of incentives do they have in order to give you that information. So very important, you actually have to do the research for yourself. I know researching is probably the last thing you wanted to do when you were thinking about investing, but it is so important. So what places can you go do research? The first place I'd look at is the IMF. That stands for International Monetary Fund. All right, just visit their websites. They have a very lovely data tool that allows you to scope the finances of each and every single country in the world. That is very, very important because you want to know how the economy of the country that you're going to be investing in is actually doing. So for example, you want to buy South African stocks. It's good for you to know actually how South Africa is doing. And so the IMF websites will have that. You can also look at the World Bank. They have a similar service as well. Then you can look at websites like MoneyWeb. MoneyWeb, of course, is the journaling website, so that's something that you must be aware of. So if you're going to read articles off MoneyWeb, be aware that you have to go get maybe an opposing view of a particular perspective. You can look at websites like Morningstar as well. And then, of course, you can look at university journals, finance journals. You can look at stuff from Bloomberg. There's so many websites for you to go get research. But basically, the gist of my message is you need research information, find the ones that you want to use and use those. And then, of course, lastly, there's the charting tools. Charting tools there's a lot of them, all right? But the one I would recommend that you use is TradingView, the free version. Why? Because, well, it's just actually the best charting tool there is in the market. It will help you actually analyze the market pretty well, sort of positions that you want to enter, entry points and exit points. You can use candlesticks, whatever you want to use to analyze the markets with, TradingView actually has. So those are the tools I'd say you need to be an investor. Very basic and very easy. And then of course it goes without saying that you need a broker account, all right? And that's actually something that's very basic. So you're going to open up an investment account, deposit money in it, and then you're going to start buying and selling shares or whatever assets off that account. So to summarize, what tools do you need to be an investor? You need a laptop, and then you need an information service. You can use the IMF, World Bank, whatever you want to use. And then you can use TradingView as a charting tool. And then lastly, you need a broker account. That's where you access the market, where you can buy and sell shares. And that's pretty much it. If you want more tips like this, follow for more, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, whichever media this is on. Remember, this is Omega, and you're watching Money Mondays. Thank you.